Welcome back to Jablam Sports presentation of the NBA 2020 simulation playoffs. That's right, we're simulating every single game of the NBA playoffs based upon the standings at the stoppage of the season. We're giving this to you for all you thirsty sports, basketball, and hockey fans. Of course, we're doing the NHL playoffs as well. That'll start again tomorrow. Game 4, Edmonton's leading that series 2-1. That's at 6 p.m. Eastern. We start NBA 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific every night. We're going to stop and not do one on Wednesday. We'll take a day off that day, but we'll continue it again on Thursday. Game 3 up next, right here. Kawhi's Clippers, Porzingis, and his Mavericks. Who's going to win this game? Of course, the series is tied up at 1 apiece, 1-1. Who's going to win Game 3 here? First game in Dallas. Coming up later, remember, it's Lakers at Memphis. That series is 2-0. All right, everybody, enjoy this Game 3. And again, we'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. First game, Boston, Philly. All right, enjoy.
Tonight we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Dallas Mavericks at their home American Airlines Center. And guys, for the Mavericks, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. These guys have to feel pretty good splitting Games 1 and 2. Now at home and somewhat in control of the series at this point. Kenny, how important is it now for them to take Game 3?
A loss negates everything that they worked for in the first two games. So they can't have that happen tonight. They have to set the tone for the rest of the series.
Whoever wins this game jumps into the driver's seat of this series. Home crowd is going to be hype. I can hear the crowd behind us now. It's about to be crazy. Got to win this game and take this lead down.
Just about time to start this one. We send it down to Kevin Harlan.
Stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight in Dallas, Texas. It's Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. If the first two games mean anything, we should be in for a heck of a series. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And the Clippers starting five. They've got Morris. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Harrell in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Finney Smith in at small forward. So Dallas will get the first possession. Doncic passes to Kleba. Brunson with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Mavericks shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Los Angeles now. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. From down low, the Mavericks pull it in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
As the head coach of the Mavericks did give me a few minutes to catch up. He admitted that stealing a game on the road was a big deal for them. He knows that their opponent has the talent to take it right back. So he told his players, expect a battle. You're going to have to fight for every 50-50 ball. But guys, if we take care of home court, this series is ours. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Beverly following the score by Dallas. Now the pass to Leonard. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Leonard with the steal. Can't get it to fall.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Doncic against George. Doncic, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
2 points. That one goes.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith. Pass to Doncic. Here's Finney Smith, defended by George. No good from Finney Smith.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
George against Doncic. Passes it to Brunson. Over Beverly. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Kleba. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Harrell. To the paint. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Doncic against George. And that one, good.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now, here's George. And he misses his first shot of the game. Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And, you know, Porzingis plays with such fearlessness. I love that about him. And he's also a big guy with some agility and endless range. This guy has in the gym range, if anybody has that.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. On the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Seth Curry in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Williams comes in for Marcus Morris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Good on the second free throw. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Doncic outside. Powell down low. Leonard's there. Powell, that's good.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Leonard against Hardaway. Leonard, no luck.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Doncic. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Boy, a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic's capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
The pass to Leonard. Pulls it from the elbow. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Los Angeles with another miss. Mavericks leading by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now here's Powell. 5 to shoot from about 19 feet. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And that one's good. Leonard.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
To the middle. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Doncic.
Hardaway Jr. proving he can get it done even under pressure. Excellent confidence.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
George with the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Williams against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Zubac. It's hauled in by Zubac. From the high post. The shot comes out. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks ahead, up 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Here we go now.
Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
Hey, Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Williams at the 2 spot.
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I don't know if anybody has a more relaxed shooting motion. Williams very efficient and easy with that stroke.
Now here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Finney-Smith. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Hardaway against Jackson. Over Hardaway. Jackson misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Clippers trail by 5. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Comes in for Dwight Powell, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Clippers also changing it up. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Jackson. Now here is Morris, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Dallas. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Brunson. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Finney-Smith's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Williams. Here's the teardrop.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
They get the rebound, and Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williams against Curry. Looking to end the run. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Now here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Morris. Curry can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Beverly, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Dallas.
Oh, I love the aggressive mindset Beverly has. I mean, that's really what makes him special. He's not afraid of getting bumped, especially when he's going to the bucket.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Paul George is checked in for Lou Williams. And he sinks the second.
And you know, Beverly is easily one of the most tenacious defenders in the league, an absolute pest of epic proportion. Love his energy.
Here's Cauley Stein. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Morris outside. And there's the pass to Patterson. And here's George for three. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 5 points so far.
Right there, I think you got to try and run George off his spot. I mean, he's a lights-out long-distance shooter and has great confidence.
Here's Finney Smith. He's got 10. Here's Cauley Stein. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is George. He's got 5. Patterson with it. Back to George. Top of the key. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Like the shooting form, George, with really strong mechanics. That's why the shot looked so pure coming off his fingertips.
Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Cauley Stein. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jackson's checked in. Now, here's Doncic. Powell kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Bureau down low. Lifted by Porzingis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That's good from Harrell. A different look for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Morris. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Patrick Beverly. He hits both from the stripe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Pass to Doncic. Over Jackson. Doncic, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Leonard finds George. On the wing, Jackson fires from deep. The shot that time, not on target. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here, got Kenny the Jet. And guys, for the Mavericks, the first 2 games of this series were evenly split, and the first half of this game followed suit. They're still searching for that extra edge that'll give them the upper hand here in Game 3. It has become quite the series. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, they remind me of Arizona. They were flat defensively. They didn't collapse at the end. They allowed over 50% shooting. I expect them to come out much more aggressive in the second half and try to take the lead early on.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And so here are the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Morris. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beverly feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Harrell. That one falls.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Now here's Brunson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. The Mavericks leading. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Leonard against Doncic. Passes it to Porzingis. And stolen by Harrell. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Runs in the pass to Kleba. Back to Brunson. Over Beverly. Dallas again missing.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
A 3 from Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
And here's Porzingis to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get something going. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Back to Brunson. And he makes good on the layup. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Seth Curry in for Jalen Brunson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Patterson comes in for Morris. Lou Williams is checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Now here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 10-2 run here. Leonard, good on the shot. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Leonard against Hardaway. Here's Doncic. And yes, it's good.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Morris is checked in for the Clippers. That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, he's the third pick in the 2018 draft, guys, and Doncic seems poised to dominate this league for a lot of years.
Now, here's Zubac. The dish to Leonard. Outside Williams. Unloads. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Curry. Up top, Doncic. He's guarded by Williams. And that one drops for him.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Jackson passes to Zubac. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .103 left in the third. Morris with the bucket.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Cauley-Stein. No good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
Pick up the pace. Get the 2-for-1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
The pass to Williams. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Zubac. Back to Williams. From deep 3-point range. Unable to get that one. Outside Hardaway. Let's go. No good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers ahead, up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So for the Clippers right now, they got Ivica Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Williams. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
Hey guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Brunson. Softly drops in the 40. Brunson's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Mavs. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 1. Stolen by Brunson. Lays it in off the breakaway. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Morris. A floater. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Clippers lead by 1. Here's Curry. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The shot misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Clippers shooting 43% from the field. Takes it out to Leonard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
Dallas calls timeout. Some changes. Zinkis, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And then for the Clippers, Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Paul George comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Reggie Jackson. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now Curry. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
The wing jumper off target. Mavericks trailed by 3. Finney Smith kicks to Curry. That shot off the mark. The Clippers go the other way with it. Down low, here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Up top, Porzingis. They need this one. And right on target. Good.
Great execution by Porzingis, showing you he can get it done in the clutch.
And the Clippers call time here. Moment for our Jordan player of the game, Paul George.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Clippers leading by 3. Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard. Kleba with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Curry passes to Porzingis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Porzingis is an outstanding free throw shooter, so he's not the guy you want to send to the line.
The first one falls. Doncic is checked in for Seth Curry. And both free throws good for Porzingis. And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Doncic. Dallas again missing. George against Porzingis. Shot from 12. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
To the right side. Here's Finney-Smith. He's defended by Harrell. 4 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And now the fast break. George with the ball.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And George has learned a lot, and I think continues to evolve as a leader. He relishes the chance to deliver for this team.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Doncic outside. Right wing. Harrell against Porzingis. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Back to George. Another shot. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic feeling it out. Now the pass to Porzingis. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Over George. Missed. Here's Kleba. It's good!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 11 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Here's George. Out left to the wing. Beverly for 3. Can't knock in the 3. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of the series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connecting defensively, and that's how we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll
All right. Sorry about that. The Mavericks pull it out. A close game squeaker here at Jablam Sports. Presentation of the NBA playoffs. Close game. And now the Mavericks are leading the series 2-1. I have a feeling this might go really deep, even though everybody thought it was going to be a landslide series for the Clippers. The Mavericks pull out another game. They won game 1. Now they've won game 3. Game 4 will be Thursday night. We're not going to be playing any games Wednesday. So the next game is going to be Thursday night. And coming up shortly is going to be the Lakers at Memphis. And the Lakers are going to try to put Memphis into a 3-hole if they win tonight. So watch out for that. Bear with us as we'll be